Very good morning, guys. My name is Shivraj Singh Devupa, and I am a web developer. I have around 10 years of experience. I started with the mean stack development, that is MongoDB Express, Node, and Angular. And like as per the project's requirement, there was an opportunity for becoming a specialist. So I worked as an Angular specialist. So I was working like 4 to 5 years in Angular domain in international projects and especially of US region. And then I got an opportunity from past couple of years. I'm working as a React developer. So previously I worked as senior Angular developer and then now as a senior React developer. So as we know, both are very popular JavaScript frameworks. So one has to very good in JavaScript in order to work with these two frameworks and to excel upon these frameworks. So as per my experience, my 10 year of experience, I decided to teach to let's understand the concept of JavaScript first. So I have started this series. This series is named as Gen Z JavaScript. So we will be understanding the core concept and the important topics of JavaScript, and from there we will take up. Once we finish with the JavaScript, we will take up Angular and then React also, because I have expertise in these fields. So stay tuned, guys, and also please subscribe and share. So we will be starting with Gen Z JavaScript series, so where we will take up JavaScript first, and this will also help you in if you're experienced developer, it will help you in uh, improving your skills, improving your concept, which will help you in writing better and efficient code. And also it will help you to revise your concept to make you interview ready, right? So this is my goal. And so yeah, I always think that no one is having all the knowledge. Like, we as a coder, as a developer, we always keep on learning and improving ourselves. So while I will be teaching this, I will be uh, teaching, or I will be instructing you all these things, but I also want your feedback. Please comment on my videos so that we all can learn and grow in this field, right? So yeah, let's start. So guys, let's start with the promises today. So promise is a very important JavaScript concept. So what is a promise? First of all, so promise is a special JavaScript object that represents the result of the asynchronous operation that we receive. And promise can have three states: pending, fulfilled, and rejected. Pending is the initial state, which is neither fulfilled or rejected. And fulfilled, we know, when operation is completed successfully, and rejected is when operation got failed. So these three are the states of a promise. So let's now discuss. So why I have shown here, if you see this one, the first line till 7, this part, we have callback hells, right? These are the callback hell. So before promises, JavaScript developer use callback to handle async task. So like async task means like fetching data from the servers. So these are called the async task. But callback, if you see here, this is performing a callback hell or a deep nesting. So to overcome this, we have got promises. Why? Because promises flatten this into the cleaner chain. So this we will understand from line number 9. So from line number 9, we have a good example of a promise. So let me, yeah. So this promise, we have fetch data, where we have new promise. And by new promise, this is a constructor by which we can simulate the promise. We don't have to call the actual API here. So with the help of new promise in this line, new promise, it will return us the promise, and this promise will have resolve or reject, whether this has been fulfilled or rejected. So these two states. So here we are using set timeout, that will be returning this response in 1 second. and resolve data loaded. This means this we will get once this is resolved. When this is executed, we will get resolve data loaded. So this means this the function that we have created from line number 9 till line number 14, these lines will, if we use dot then to get result out of it, so this will result always result us in resolved action. Why? Because we're returning resolve. So from line number 16, if you see, here we have fetch data. So what fetch data is doing, we are using dot then and dot catch right over here. So dot then and dot catch. What is dot then? Dot then is we want from we are using dot then with fetch data. So fetch data has the promise. So for fetch data, dot then means we will get response out of it. If it is successful response, we will get inside dot then. If it is error, so that we will handle through dot catch. So we have then and we have catch. So these two, if the result we are getting is resolved, then it will go inside dot then. If it is rejected, that will go inside dot catch. So this all we are going to understand in below examples. So below you will see this part. This is called promise from line number 20 to line number 23. This is called this promise chaining. Okay. So one of the biggest advantage is you can chain the async task sequentially. Okay, it seems like sequentially you are performing some task. So this is the advantage of chaining. So what this will do, from line number 21 here we are getting the response, right? Whatever response it is returning, in our case it is returning data loaded. So here we have data loaded, and then we are adding this successful to it. We are appending it, like we are adding it, string is getting added. So it becomes data loaded successfully in line number 21. And in line number 22, uh, here we are adding this emoji to it. So it becomes data loaded successfully with the emoji, and in line number 23 we are printing it. So why this is successful is because each dot then returns a new promise, so making this chain possible. Now let's come to error handling. So here you will see, if suppose fetch data would have returned an error. So to simulate it, we have written throw new error in line number 28. So this is simulation we have done. Suppose the API, if there is an API which is returning an error, so how we will handle it? We will write this dot catch and then error dot message. So let's take now a real world example in line number 34. This is a real world example. So here we have created a function called get user, and then another function get order. So what we need to do, our requirement is get user, we are getting one object with ID and name, and this ID we have to pass in this get order. Do you see get order user ID? So this ID which are receiving from here, we have to pass it here, and then finally we will get the response. So how we will handle it through promises is, we have got these two functions, and suppose there are two APIs that they are calling, one API here and one API here. So both we are seeing one API is returning this one object, okay, resolved, and this also. So both API are successful here, and they are returning, first one is returning an object with ID and name, and second one is returning an array which contains which contains strings inside it. Okay, so it is a string array. So how we will handle it is, first we will do get user dot then like this, and then inside then we will get the first one, the first result, that is this ID and name, and we want ID because we have to pass it over here, right? So we are getting ID and we are passing it like this, and then what we are doing, we are returning this get order, so that when we use dot then, so get, or it will become like here get user dot then, same it will become here, it is returning get orders. So then get orders dot then, it means it will call this get order with the user ID that we have provided, and then finally we will receiving the order. So like this, and if there is any error, so this will get caught in catch. Here we don't have, because we are saying that in both the situation we are doing resolve. If we would have done reject, then it will get caught here automatically. So this way it is a very cleaner approach. So why there is so much use of promises? Why we are not using callbacks? Because first of all, it avoids the callback hell. It is cleaner and the linear flow. And error handling is very easy. We just have to use dot catch, and error will be cached inside it, and then we can do whatever we want to display or whatever we want from that error. And this also creates the foundation for async and await. So async and await we will handle in next video. So it is just a synthetic sugar on the top of promises, which will look code synchronous. So till then, guys, revise this concept because this is very much needed in order to understand async and await. I will keep all these notes in the description. From there, you can revise these topics. And yeah, that's it. Please do share, subscribe, and leave your comments. As I already told that we all are, we every day we are learning new things, and we are improving our skills. We are improving our code writing capabilities. So guys, please do comment, and if you have some new thing to discuss, please write down in comments. Thank you very much.